Can I help you?
Ms. McKay?
That's right.
Sergeant Batista, Miami Metro. I'd like to talk to you about Wayne Randall.
What a surprise. He's the detective. What are you?
Lab geek.
This just gets better and better.
I'm sorry. I'm a sergeant. And this is Dexter Morgan. He's a forensic analyst.
I've said everything I have to say about Wayne Randall. It was a long time ago, and I just want to put it behind me.
Ma'am, this is very important. I could bring you into the station house, but I'd rather not put you out if I don't have to.
Fine. But I've work to do.
So you know nothing about these other people that Wayne claimed to have killed and buried. How is that possible?
We weren't joined at the hip. I don't know what he did when I wasn't with him. Careful. Leaves are sharp.
Dad.
Coño. How do you stand this humidity?
If it bothered me, I'd be growing cacti. Are we done?
Not quite. Wayne's mother recently brought in a bag of mementos from your time together.
Lovely woman.
Yeah, would you mind taking a look at these photos and letting me know if you recognize anything?
Yes, I would mind, Detective.
Sergeant.
Sergeant, I'm sorry. Look, I feel terrible about what happened back then. It's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life, and I deserve that. But the only way that I have been able to survive is to move on with my life.
What about the families of the victims? Don't you think they deserve some closure?
Absolutely. But they're not going to get it from me. I've told you everything that I know. Now, I would appreciate it if you would both just leave me alone.
Fine. But before we go, my colleague has to get a DNA sample from you to exclude you.
I understand more about police work than I care to. You want to show me that court order in your back pocket, Mr. Morgan?
Dexter's fine.
If I were you, I'd stick with Mr. Morgan. Please be quick.
I will.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna go and crank up the AC in the car. Nice to meet you, Miss McKay.
All right, I'm just gonna get a quick swab from your cheek. This won't hurt, but then we know that. Shh.
You do this for a living?
Sorry. Okay. Should do it. Thanks, Ms. McKay.
Hannah.
No, you were right. I think we should keep things on a last name basis. Hannah McKay. She spent 6 years in juvie after pleading guilty to being Wayne Randall's accomplice. She always claimed she was just another one of his victims. Wayne called her the Robin to his Batman, but with better legs.
Dexter Morgan.
You look a little lost.
Well, I haven't been inside a police station in 15 years. Still smells the same, like fast food and sweat.
Hospitality isn't exactly our main concern.
I heard the sheriff's department found the body of one of Wayne's victims.
Yeah, they went back one last time after Wayne died and expanded the perimeter. Is that what you're doing here, to help us find the other bodies Wayne buried?
My lawyer said it was for the best. It's part of the job. Stand around and stare.
I'm not needed unless there's a body or blood.
I don't know how you do it. First time Wayne killed somebody, he shot him right in the chest, and I couldn't move. Never seen that much blood in my life.
First crime scene I ever worked, a woman stabbed her husband after fixing him a sandwich. By the time I got there, he looked like he was asleep, just floating on a sea of red, and a sandwich next to his head. Seemed so sad that no one was gonna eat it.
Look at us talking blood and gore like we're on a date, sharing our first sexual experience.
I've got work to do. Judging from the cuts in the fabric, we're looking at perhaps a 6-inch knife, numerous shallow wounds until Wayne was able to inflict this, the fatal wound. Once he was done with him, he moved on to the female victim. Stabbed numerous times. The spatter pattern suggests the victim fell on her back. And these voids here likely indicate that she was straddled by her assailant, who was much smaller than Wayne. If Wayne didn't kill this person.
Dexter, what does it mean?
I'm not sure. It could mean a lot of things. I won't know until I get back to the lab and run some tests. I guess we're done here.
Why'd you stop?
Stop what?
You started to describe how Wayne killed that girl, and he got halfway through, and then you stopped.
Yeah, I did.
And then you looked right at me.
I did.
Why?
The spatter told me a story that conflicts what you say happened.
Really? How so?
How'd you get this?
It's a little something I got for talking back to Wayne. He got angry and slashed at me.
Bullshit.
Do you know something that I don't?
Wayne didn't kill that woman. He was too busy with the mail. It was someone smaller. Someone with a different knife. Who was inexperienced. Got carried away with the frenzy of the moment and stabbed the woman over and over until the knife got so bloody her hand slipped along the edge of the sharp blade, cutting her palm very deeply, exactly like yours, leaving a passive spatter stain on the victim's dress. Everything you've said is a lie.
That's my story. And I'm sticking to it.
And you don't even care. You have immunity, don't you? The DA gave you immunity for cooperating with us.
From any crime committed with Wayne, yeah. Yeah. Girl's gotta protect herself. I'll see you around, Dexter Morgan.
Hannah, I wish I had more time, but I gotta get to work.
You know, I don't understand you, Dexter. I can't figure out what it is that you really want.
Nothing. I don't want anything.
You obviously want something. You keep making excuses to see me.
They weren't excuses.
Honestly, getting a little creepy that you keep coming by.
Creepy. You came to my place, too.
Well, then why don't you just save us both the trouble and spit it out?
I want to take you out.
On a date?
That'll work. Some of us get what we want, and we're happy.
The snow.
thought maybe if you saw it, you could finally get some peace.
Thank you. Thank you.
But some of us are never satisfied. When I said I wanted to take you out, this is what I meant. You said you wanted to see the snow. This is what keeps me up at night. This is what I long for. This is what I need to fill my emptiness.
Do what you gotta do. Dexter. Oh, don't. It was an interesting night.
That's one way to put it. You know, you never really asked me why I kill people.
I don't mean to.
Price. The man thrives on stories, and I've just given him a great twist. If he writes about Hannah and me, my career is a memory.
Clouds parted, and much was revealed.
And that would be?
Now I know why the blood work on the Wayne Randall spree was so spotty. You were protecting someone.
As far as Price knows, I'm an innocent lab geek in over his head.
How long have you been seeing her?
What do you want? To keep quiet?
It's not in my nature to keep quiet about anything.
You can't write about this.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job.
You'll destroy my job.
Sorry. No way around that. You broke into my apartment?
No, I very carefully picked your lock. By the way, it's time to visit the dentist.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, it's nothing personal. I just can't have you messing with my life.
Fuck you! You're not gonna get away with this. I'm gonna ruin your...
Hannah.
God, what happened?
Call 911.
Price was going to destroy my life. I had to do something.
I told you I would take care of it.
Well, you weren't exactly giving me progress reports. I saw a chance and I took it. I was doing it for you too.
For me? He died in my apartment. My living room is a crime scene. You know who I am, what that means to someone like me.
Figured it would kick in while Price was on the road. A convenient auto accident.
How'd you do it?
Is it really important?
Is life in prison important?
I'm never going to prison. Price liked to chew on his pens. The last one had a little something on it, completely undetectable.
You better hope so.
I know so. Just wish I could have destroyed Price's book along with him.
Actually, I took care of Price's book.
You what? How?
I was at his apartment, collecting DNA samples for my now defunct plan to get him to shut up. And I erased his research on you.
Thanks.
It only took a minute.
I could feel you watching me while I was being interrogated. You saw the whole thing, didn't you?
Is it true about your husband? Did you kill him because he didn't want a family?
It's the opposite. I wanted a family and he didn't. He threatened to leave me unless I got an abortion.
What happened to the baby?
It was a miscarriage. Sometimes life subtracts. Sometimes it adds. Do you realize what happened? We were looking out for each other. That's big for people like us. Maybe even historic.
Yes.
Dexter, it's Sergio. You told me to call you when I ran that water you brought in. I know it's early.
Yes, okay. What'd you find?
That water is like 40% alprazolam. That's an anti-anxiety drug. Someone must have really wanted to knock themselves out. But this time of year, who can blame them?
Thanks.
I got it.
It was no accident. Hannah dissolved the pills into Deb's water so that she'd pass out behind the wheel. A problem in Hannah's life solved. Hannah poisoned Deborah. It's not the future I had wanted with Hannah, but maybe it's what I deserve.
You're here. Does that mean that you know what you want?
Yes. Hannah.
You have to kiss me or it's bad luck. What's the matter?
I'm sorry.
Hannah McKay, you're under arrest for the murder of Sal Price.
You should have killed me. Why are you even here?
I had to see you.
If you're worried I'm gonna tell people what you are, then don't worry. Your secret is safe with me.
Is it?
I would never do that to you.
I came here because I needed you to know. If there was any way to keep Deb safe, I would have found it. I miss you so much.
I miss you too.
You're the only person in the world I don't have to hide anything from. I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
Dexter, it's not too late. The only thing they have on me is that fucking pen. If the pen disappears, so can we. We can go someplace that your sister can't find us. We could go to Argentina and be together always.
I can never trust you.
But you just...
And you know you can never trust me. We both knew it would come to this, one of us dead or behind bars.
Except I always thought it would be you.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Goodbye, Dexter.
Why'd you drug Deborah and me?
You know, I think you should go.
No, answer me.
I wanted to make sure that you weren't going to put me in jail. I had to see if you would come to me.
Which I did, and you still haven't told me why.
Because it doesn't matter why anymore. I changed my mind.
About what?
I wanted you to kill Miles for me.
You what?
He's possessive and controlling and obsessed with me to the point where he follows me everywhere. I might as well be in prison. If I were to try and leave him, he would just turn me in.
And why haven't you dealt with this in your usual way?
Because his family already thought that I was some kind of gold digger when we got married. If he was going to drop dead suddenly for no reason, I would be the first person that they would turn to. And once the cops get a good look at me...
You wanted me to make him disappear?
I thought you might feel like you owed me.
Owed you?
You didn't have to turn me in. You ruined my life.
I did.
You know, it doesn't even matter anymore because, like I said, I changed my mind, and this is my problem, and I'm gonna find a way to deal with it.
Why did you change your mind?
Because the moment that I saw you there unconscious, I realized that despite the shitty way that it all ended, you were it for me, Dexter. I've never felt that way about anyone before or since. You're the only person that I can be that honest with. And I didn't want to ruin that by manipulating you into doing something that might be bad for you.
It was the same for me.
No, just leave it at that. I have to go before Miles finds out where I've gone.
Hannah.
Goodbye.
I want you to know I forgive you. We're going to make a new beginning. I've already told the crew we're leaving tonight. We'll sail up the coast and cross the Atlantic. Just the two of us for the rest of our lives. That's how much I care about you.
No, Miles, stop it, please.
You'll never have to leave this boat.
Stop, please.
I've given you everything. You belong to me.
No, stop it. I tried to run, but it just grabbed me. I didn't mean for it to happen this way.
Are you hurt?
I'm okay.
I'm glad you're here.
I want to be able to keep being here for you, Dex. But there's no life for me here in Florida. We both know it. I can have a life somewhere else far away from here. In Argentina. Maybe we all can. You and Harrison could meet me there. We can start over.
It would be hard on Harrison, uproot his whole life.
At first it might be, but sometimes change is a good thing. Sometimes it can...
Yes. Me, you, and Harrison. We're gonna move to Argentina.
We'll make it work, Dex.
I can give my notice at Miami Metro, say I'm burnt out. I'm taking Harrison to travel for a while. Only Deborah will know the truth.
Dexter,
Hey, where are you?
at the airport, about to board. We're gonna make it.
That's great.
Where are you?
I'm still in Miami, but I'm gonna be leaving soon.
I can't believe this is actually gonna happen. You know, I think once we get there, we should start making our way south. They have 3,000 miles of coastline. We can just keep going until we find the perfect spot. Or maybe some penguins.
That sounds great.
I am so happy right now, Dex.
Me too.
Hey, you want to talk to Harrison?
Please.
Okay, here.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Harrison. I just wanted to tell you one last time that I love you.
I love you too.
I want you to remember that every single day until I see you again. Daddy loves you.
Okay. Bye.
I destroy everyone I love. And I can't let that happen to Hannah, to Harrison. I have to protect them from me.
Hey, how about we go get some ice cream, yeah?